Hello, hello. It's been a minute. I wanted to go deeper on my little lavender journey. Um, I've been sharing that I've noticed it's a very popular oil, but I'd like to explore like its medicine even deeper because everybody knows that lavender is for calm and peace and like relaxation, but there's deeper layers to that, and actually being more, not more, but equally an oil of communication and being like seen and heard. Um, so, with being seen and heard, there's like an element of comfort and vulnerability and fear as well. And my daughter is young. She's not two. She's 22 months, but she's not two yet. She's just kind of learning how to communicate a little bit more. But in any case, any kind of communication, whether it's with your throat, with sound, or with movement, is communication. And I know that many mothers struggle with that element, especially when we're trying to relay like a task or something that we need our child to do. And for me, I mean, that shows up in so many places, but for me, I've been really, really, really struggling with bedtime for about a year. Um, Kind of reading signs and communication, and like, I realized I've taken things personally instead of just like seeing what's really going on, and also like digging deeper into the root of what I'm feeling and why I'm feeling so angry. It's not like I just want to say like it's not like I'm like mad at my kid. I'm like angry at my sweet daughter. It's more of just like, a communication, a connection, trying to get, balance on each end so that, we're all flowing. So sleep is a flow. We all need sleep. And Bowie's also growing. So when she grows, it's harder for her to sleep because she's so stimulated. So that's why using oils is so great. Like it's another sensory experience, but it's much more calming, and it like goes through layers of our auric field, our mental field, our spiritual field, our physical field. And because our cell membranes are made of fats, and oils are fats, like our cells are able to uptake the oil in a much more efficient way. And it's not a lot, but very potent, maybe even more to tinctures, depending on the plant, and teas. And that's not to say that having dry herb, that's just immediately how it's grown. There are so many ways to explore and just respect, utilize plant medicine, whether it's through oils, herbs, tinctures, pictures. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of share that we are going through a growth spurt right now, and communication has just been very difficult because Bowie's just learning how to speak. She knows everything. She's been knowing everything, but knowing how to communicate things has been difficult. And kids usually do that through movement, kicking, like babbling, throwing. So that's through movement with me. So trying to find a way where we can be calm and lay still. And so that's me I relayed in my last video that like I needed to be seen and heard from like what I saw was going on with Bowie, but also Bowie needs to be seen and heard. And that's like an equal balance, equal weight to what I was feeling. And I feel like, again, like as moms, sometimes we take things too personally, and sometimes I feel like I'm being too bossy. And I think that's why, again, using tools like Reiki and oils um, are so helpful because they're so soft, and gentle and intentional and mindful. And it's like an experience, so it's not something that's like immediate. It's like a reaction, like being in our amygdala a lot, using more of our frontal lobe to really like assess, go deeper, and not react so much, and kind of observe a little bit more. So Lavender and also the blend Breathe is helping me be a little bit more objective, and I'm using it with my breath work as well. I breathe with Bowie as well, when I'm putting her down, and just in our day-to-day. It's really important for me to have her, for lack of a better word, conditioned to know to breathe. Like, we forget to breathe, and that's such an important aspect of life. It's like, it is life, breath. It's what keeps us present.